Governor Ron DeSantis is getting attention for his newest comments on immigration. He says if he becomes president, he might resurrect the 1950s-era policy, which resulted in the deportation of nearly 1 million migrants.
The governor presented the idea of bringing back President Eisenhower's program dubbed Operation Wetback during a town hall in Iowa.
Today, I spoke to two attorneys about DeSantis' comments and how this would impact society.
We're going to do the Biden 8 million. That's a big task. Eisenhower had a program in the 50s. So we are going to do that.
That program Governor DeSantis is referring to during a televised town hall in Iowa was President Dwight Eisenhower's mass deportation policy named Operation Wetback, an insensitive term derived to describe the multitude of Mexican immigrants who swam across the Rio Grande into the U.S. In the 50s, authorities used military-style tactics to round up and deport as many as 1.3 million migrants, including some who had become U.S. citizens. DeSantis claiming that 8 million migrants have entered the United States illegally during President Biden's administration.
We would focus on the people that have come under Biden, and we would clear those out. That's 8 million. That's not something that'll just happen at the drop of a hat. I mean, that's going to require a big effort, but we're going to do it because I don't think there's any other way that we're going to be able to secure our country.
DeSantis said that every undocumented migrant in the United States would be deported, adding that he'd also eliminate automatic birthright citizenship for the children of illegal aliens. Immigration attorney Rebecca Black says the mass deportation of migrants would impact all of society.
I feel it will have a horrendous impact on many families, many American families around the country, because there are so many blended families where the father or the mother is undocumented and they have established employers, they have relationships in churches, and they have kids.
In the 1950s, Operation Wetback was successful temporarily in intimidating migrants from coming to America, fearing the presence of military and local law enforcement. But Black says there are other solutions.
Have some sort of meaningful and positive immigration reform. That would fix a lot of the problems.
News4Jax also spoke with lawyer Shannon Schott, who says mass deportation would result in several major legal challenges, adding that since the 50s, constitutional law has developed protecting both U.S. citizens and anyone who's on U.S. soil.
Anyone who's here, whether they're documented or undocumented, would be entitled to those same protections. And the policies that were in place in the 1950s did not wholly contemplate the constitutional rights of the individuals that were affected by those policies.
DeSantis says he'd declare immigration as a national emergency if elected.
If you don't do that, then people are going to continue to come illegally because they're going to say, okay, if you just get across the border, they give you a sheet of paper and tell you to what? Come to a trial 2 years into the future? It just doesn't work.
Now, the governor also said during the town hall he would crack down on asylum requests, and he promised to finish the border wall and make Mexico pay for it. That's something Donald Trump also promised, but never became a reality.